Ready? You're opening.
Yes, sir.
Ready?
All right. So welcome back. We're going to wrap up season 2 of Stakes and Takes and then jump directly into the most profound season yet. I'm just kidding. Season 3 is going to be a fun one. As always, we're going to start it off with college football.
As always, the second time we've done it.
And for this foreseeable future, forever, we're going to do football season all the way through the Super Bowl. But yeah, let's recap the end of season 2. How did it go? Let's talk about the picks. All right, last week, UFC 305. How did you do?
I did 3-2, so I got Izzy wrong and Gamrot wrong, but I'm happy about the Kai Kara France win, and I'm happy I got above 500.
Fair. We only did the main card as the 5 fights, and then we brought 5 fights to the table ourselves. I went 2-3. I got Izzy wrong. I got Steve Urseg wrong. And then I got Gamrot wrong as well.
So you got the final 3 fights wrong.
Yeah, that's a bad week for me when I usually go positive. I mean, I guess both of us usually go positive, but bad weeks are bad weeks. How'd you do in picks you brought to the table?
I did pretty good. I had 5 soccer picks. I had 4 wins. So I got Arsenal right, Liverpool right, Newcastle right, Man City right. The only one I got wrong was Real Madrid. First game of the year, they looked a little lackadaisical. They had a 1-1 draw.
I picked 3 of your soccer picks at random and did a 3-leg parlay on them.
Did well, huh?
I didn't pick Real Madrid, so yeah, thank you. Appreciate
it.
I also went 4-1 in my picks. The only thing I got wrong was Justin Tafa versus Walter Walker. He tapped in the first round and then bitch slapped Walter Walker for beating him. I don't understand what that's all about. But,
I didn't understand either.
I still went 4-1, so I'm happy about it. To end the season, that brings me to 128 wins, 76 losses, and 6 pushes. Where Christian, I didn't write yours down. Sorry, buddy.
It's better than that, though.
It is. It's 133 wins, 72 losses, and 5 pushes. So you won in the pick portion. I hate you.
I'll take the wins I can get.
Yeah. Let's talk about the things that are most important, though. Where we put our money where our mouth was, the stakes portion. We took out our forks and our knives. We sat down at the table, and we picked where we're putting some money. Last week, we did 5, as we always do, 10 total units. How did you do overall, pick-wise? Or not pick-wise, but out of the 5, how many did you win?
I did okay. I went 3-2. Again, I got Izzy wrong, Real Madrid wrong, their money lines. Kai Kara France plus 160 I got right. Man City minus 120 I got right. And then Liverpool minus 290 I got right.
Nice. So that puts you up 1.56 units on the week based on the formula that the computers are spitting out for me. So that's good. For the whole season, that moves you to 68 wins, 40 losses, and 2 pushes. Up 15.24 units. That means if you put $5 on every single one of your bets this past season, you would be up $76.20.
I'm rich.
Which is respectable because it's a profit. It's not a negative.
I'm rich.
I went 4-1 last week. Scotty Scheffler, top 10 in the St. Jude Championship, FedEx St. Jude Championship, minus 250. Put 2 units on that. Put 2 units on everything. Xander Schauffele, top 10, St. Jude as well, minus 140. Casey O'Neill, plus 150 to beat Luana Santos. Jairzinho Rosenstruck to beat Tai Tuivasa at minus 230. But then I lost Izzy to get the belt back in the middleweight division. For all that, I went up 4.1 units, brings me to 68 wins, 36 losses, and 6 pushes to officially tie us in wins for the stakes. But I'm going to go ahead and claim the victory myself because with the 4-unit plus week, I'm up 39 units on the season, 39.33 to be exact, which means if you followed every single one of my plays this past season, $5 per, you'd be up $196.95.
Calling the SEC to look into this.
Yeah, I don't care. I won. So let's close the book on season 2 and jump straight into season 3. Let's recap the 5 picks we're picking for UFC Vegas 96, and then we'll jump directly into the picks we're bringing for week 1 of season 3 of Steaks and Takes.
Okay, so my recap UFC Vegas 96. I got Baraujo, Ricci, Valentin, Morales, and Shabazian.
Nice. I have Baralho as well. I have Tabitha Ricci. I've got Robert Valentin, Michael Morales, and I have GM3 Gerald Mershaw.
So we just differ on the opener.
The first fight of the main card. All right, so college football's back. I'm sure that's going to be a mixture.
Halfway.
It was week 0.
Zero. There's like 3 games.
That's
4
fine.
games.
We'll take it. We're like you said, we're hungry for it. We want it. We're talking about it. We both brought that one, but before we talk about that, I brought 2 UFC fights. Let me run through those real quick. Then we'll talk about a couple other things. First, Zachary Reese versus Jose Medina. Zachary Reese is 4-1 in his last 5. All 5 of those fights have been finishes. I think Zachary Reese is going to win, so that's one of my picks. Zachary Reese. Vyacheslav Borshev's Slava Claus is taking on James Lontop. He's 0-1 in the UFC. That's Lontop, I should say. Borshev is admittedly 1-1-3 in his last 5, but he's a minus 245 favorite right now, and I like him. I'm a big fan of his. I like watching all of his fights. I picked Borshev to win, and those are the 2 UFC fights I'm bringing to the table. You want to talk commonalities for college football?
I have 2 college football picks, and I think one of them is the same as you.
All right, I have 1 college football pick. Florida State University at Georgia Tech.
No, Florida State, Georgia Tech in Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah, but it's a technical...
No, it's a neutral site game.
Whatever.
In Dublin, Ireland, Florida State, number 10 ranked, undefeated last year, got screwed out of a playoff spot just because a player got hurt. Which is still the most bullshit thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
But,
and this year, that team would have made it easily.
Minus 450 favorites for Florida State. They're 11.5-point favorites as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think Florida State rolls in the new season. This is an ACC opener. Not only the opener, but it's an ACC game.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech puts up a good fight, but I think Florida State wins, and they probably cover.
I agree. Florida State wins as well. Yeah, we agree. Woo-hoo.
My other college football pick, another ACC school, a new ACC school, their first season in the ACC. That's SMU, Southern Methodist. Non-conference game going to Nevada. SMU big favorites, minus 3,500, 27-point favorites. I think SMU rolls. I think they put on an impressive performance. They won their conference last year, the AAC. They moved to a new conference, ACC.
Yep.
And I got SMU winning.
I have to agree with you there as well.
And then my other 3 picks are 3 soccer picks, each from a different country. So I'll just go ahead and go through those.
Okay.
I got, first we're in England, Arsenal going to Aston Villa.
Let's go Arsenal.
Arsenal, they actually lost both times to Aston Villa last year. Close games.
Ooh.
It really ended up, if you look at the whole season, cost them the title. But I think they are motivated to win this second game of the season. I got Arsenal getting the win.
Man, they're on tilt for that win, it seems.
They're on tilt for it. Then we go to Germany. This is the opener in Germany. This is the first week of the new season, the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
We got Borussia Dortmund hosting Eintracht Frankfurt.
Excuse you.
They played twice last year in the league. A 3-3 draw the first time, 3-1 win for Dortmund. Seems like Dortmund scores 3 goals against them a lot. I got Dortmund winning this one. And then we go to Spain. I picked Real Madrid last week. They let me down. There's no way they don't win their first 2 games of the season. Real Madrid hosting newly promoted Real Valladolid, I believe is how you say it. The last 2 times they've played, this was 2 years ago, Real Madrid beat them by a total score of 8-0. So I got Madrid winning this, so Real Madrid.
I like those picks. As always, Arsenal had an incredible season last season. Took not a bunch of draws, not a bunch of losses. I liked watching all those runs where they scored like 5 or 6 goals in like consecutive games. That was pretty sick last season. I'm excited to see a bunch of that again. I brought 2 additional picks to make it my 5, to make it my 10, to soccer. I've been I have to say, absolutely on fire with being just riding the lightning of a good golfer. That's all I'm doing is just making sure I'm picking the good guy.
Guy having a generational great season.
Yeah, I'm going to ride that lightning until the season's over and reassess once it restarts. Scotty Scheffler has 6 wins in 2024 plus an Olympic gold medal, which is another win that they just don't count. 2 second places in this season, this year. 15 of his 17 tournaments are in the top 10. 16 of 17 are in the top 25. I mean, last year in the BMW tournament, he placed second, tied for second. This year, I believe he's going to lock in a top 5 finish. And Xander Schauffele, he has 2 wins this season, 3 second places. It's kind of similar story. 13 of 19 top 10s, top 25, 18 of 19. And last year, he was 8th in the BMW championship. I believe he's going to secure a top 10 finish this week. All right, so that's all 10 total picks. What 5 things are you pulling from all of that?
I got 2
to put some cash on.
2 UFC, 1 college football, and 2 soccer.
All right, lay it on me. Just throw them all at me.
So I got Valentine moneyline minus 150, Richie moneyline plus 100. I got Florida State minus 11.5. That's a minus 110 odds right there. I got Arsenal moneyline minus 125, and I have Dortmund moneyline minus 140.
Nice. In some way, shape, or form, I'm probably going to
2 units on everything.
I'm probably going to follow all that because I liked a lot of your picks last season, and I think with the regular season of soccer being in full swing, you're going to just be...
We're back.
Exactly. You're going to be back. I bring in 5, 2 units, everything. As always, I think I'm in my groove right now. I don't want to risk too much on too little, especially this close to the end of any season. Vyacheslav Borshev, money line, minus 230. Tabitha Ritchie, money line. I got this one at minus 110 because I must have placed it at the wrong time, evidently. Cal Baraujo, money line, minus 230. Xander Schauffele, top 10 finish, minus 225. That will include ties. And then Scotty Scheffler, top 5 finish, minus 165, also including ties. So yeah, those are my 5 picks for season 3, week 1, and your 5. Everything wrapped up together. We're going in. We got 10 total picks, 5 bets. Yeah, that'll wrap up everything.
Yeah, I think that wraps up episode 56. Next week, episode 57, we're going to have UFC to go over.
Yep.
Recap and preview.
College football.
We have full slate of college football with some big games to go over.
Let's lay it out. We're going to do like we did last year. We're going to do ranked matchups for as many as they offer every week.
Believe so. We'll discuss. We'll get back to you. College football, we're going to have a top 5. It's going to be a fun-filled week.
Nice. Let's go. Peace.